Welcome to the Sweaty Startup. This is a segment called Market Analysis. You send me a business that you're considering starting or a market that you're interested in, and I give you my thoughts. This one, I received an email this week. It's Rentable moving boxes. So the writer said, I have a job that pays me well, but I don't like it. I think there's a real demand for rentable moving boxes in my town. If I can capture just 1% of the people who move every year in my city, I'd be profitable. Should I pursue this? What are your thoughts? I would think hard before entering this space. So cardboard boxes are a cheap commodity. The market for them has exploded with the increase in online retail like Amazon, and there are a lot of packaging companies out there competing to do it extremely cheap. So you're trying to replace a cheap commodity and you're trying to turn a profit. Plus, you're adding logistics into the scenario. Trucks, manpower, pickup, delivery, appointments. This is all, not to mention that a plastic box takes up 10 times the space of a folded down cardboard box. So those are some of the things that make it difficult. And some companies are doing this, but you're largely going to be educating your market that your service even exists. So don't get wrapped up in overall move data when you come to your potential of, all the moves that happen in my town. If I can get just 1% of this. So that's not a good way to think about this market because it's a novel idea, and 95% of the people who move aren't even going to consider renting moving boxes, okay? We're talking about an expense that, I just moved a 3-bedroom house and the packing supply expense was about $80. I went down to Lowe's or Home Depot. So you're talking about replacing something that's an $80 expense on a multiple $1,000 expense in the first place, which is a move. Okay, so I hate to discourage you. It can work and it might very well be worth a shot, but these are just some things to think about. And my advice here would be find a niche within this market, okay? You can't compete on price. You cannot get cheaper than cardboard boxes, and you don't want to try to be cheaper. So find people who are wealthy, not necessarily worried about the cost, and they're into sustainability, okay? Your service won't be the cheapest, and it won't be the easiest, but you can find people who want to use it for other reasons, okay? So the beautiful thing about entrepreneurship in certain areas is that you can start out as a freelancer and test the market, do a lot of this yourself. You can learn, you can do it in a low risk way, and you can shift gears and shut the business down or invest in it as you start to learn about it, okay? So I would hammer out nights, weekends, start to get a feel for the market, start to try to sell it, okay? Start to try to get money coming in before you take the leap, quit your job, and rely on this business to produce for you, or before you make big investments in it, okay? So the entire time you're doing this, analyze the market. Make sure it's growing. Make sure more people are in the market. This is a tough one because you're gonna have to be spending money to educate this market, okay? Remember, you can add value in 3 ways. You can be faster, you can be better, or you can be cheaper. Okay, you don't want to compete on price, so you want to be faster and better. This is a tough one, so do not quit your job right now. When you're confident that it can replace your old job and you can start building income and that the market is there, that's when you invest in it, that's when you pick it up. Okay, so thanks for asking that question. Email me additional questions and we'll target it here on the market analysis, nick@sweatystartup.com. Thanks and have a good one.